Alright, so today I'm coming to you from my summer workshop, otherwise known as the guest bedroom. It's about 100 degrees outside in the workshop, so I'm in here where it's cool. Speaking of cool, we have some controllers. Alright, I know what you're saying to yourself. So what? We know that Jim likes to use PicoBoo controllers. Alright, but here's the deal. What you really need to do, and this is my hot tip of the day, is that you need to store all of your fine electronics in a cool, dry place. Alright, I'm here in Texas in the summer. It gets hot. Like I said, it's 100 degrees out in the garage. It's 120 degrees up in the attic. And the electronics just really don't like it. So I'm always having to take the components apart and store them, and it takes way too long. So the thing that I've built are these controller boards. Everything is all set and ready to go. So let me kind of run you through it real quick. So we have the power in through an extension cord, and it goes up here into the power pack, which I've used some Velcro to attach. The power goes into the PicoBoo controller. We have all the wiring here between these terminals as needed. Alright, got the speaker attached. This is an output that I will eventually hook up to an actuator. And this right here, this terminal, is where I plug in the pressure mat to trigger it. Alright? So it looks cool and everything. What I'm going to do is attach this board to the prop. Alright, now, here's the part where you're going to have to time me. Ready? Go. Just pull that out. Just pull that out. Done. The controller and the power pack, we could store those inside the house where they're not going to get damaged. And this stays outside with the prop. And then when I go to put it back together, because you know I'm going to do this the day before Halloween, right? So these here, I've drilled a hole in the board and glued a screw in there. And these screws right here are simply as a guide to keep the wire in place. Bam, done. Plug it in, plug in your pressure mat, and you're ready to go. Alright, let's see one of these in action. Alright, so you might remember Abigail from last year. Insert video here.
You killed my mommy and daddy. Why?
Alright, check it out. There's a couple things that are different about this one. I have power coming out from constant power, and it runs through the relay and then runs into this end of the extension cord. Here's where I'm going to plug in my special effects. Alright, this one goes to the strobe light. This one goes to the fan in the back. Now, I would consider a strobe light something that I want to keep inside, so I'm going to unplug this and store it indoors along with the controller and the power pack. Now this does not have any motors attached to it, so we have a very small power pack attached to this one. You can see here I've already attached the pressure mat and it is ready to go. So it's a little bit of a different setup, but yet the same. Now here's the new Abigail.
You killed my mommy and daddy. Why?
Alright, so the different thing about her this year is that I've added the fan in the back to blow her hair in her dress. Let's check it out. Alright, so if you follow me enough, you know that I like to buy things locally. So I bought this fan at Walmart, like $13, something like that. And I built a little box here that blows the air up towards her hair. And let's trigger it and see what happens.
You killed my mommy and daddy. Why?
So you see, that just adds a little bit of a different dimension to it. Now the other thing is that I have a slit cut in the side there, and it lets air blow out at the guests so that they kind of feel her, you know, wrath. And I'm doing little air quote things, her wrath. Alright, man. So, it's been busy. You can see here I finished up my sound systems. Got 5 of them. I really want it to be perfect this year. So I don't know what's next, but on to the next thing.